Hello, welcome. Today we are going to be doing a presentation on a fully functional fitness tracker app. My name is Kenny Vo,
I'm Edison, Zheng.
and this is going to be the table of contents to basically give you guys a layout upon which slide is coming up next.
The problem for our app is to create a fully functional fitness app for users to record and assess their fitness journey. A quick outline for our app. We're going to have the workout logs. This is the area where a user can manually type in their workouts, and this allows them to edit it however they would like and record it. Then we have the workout plans. This is a place where our users can just essentially create custom plans to follow whenever they go to the gym and just want to follow a set plan. Or they can choose out of our pre-built plans, which consists of 3 different ones we'll explain later. Then we have the calories tab. This is where users can just enter the amount of calories they've had that day, and they'll keep track of it so users can remember how much they've eaten. Then we have the insights tab. We'll go more in detail about this, but essentially the whole idea is it takes the data that we've recorded and logged, and we'll graph it out for the user and summarize it. Our solution, by utilizing Flutter and Dart, the local database of SQLite and Android Studios as our emulator, we are able to create a functional fitness tracker app with multiple features for the users.
All right, for the two milestones that we had to accomplish, the first one would be milestone one. On this milestone, we built the UI screen. Here on the UI screen, it will consist of various screens with individual files correlating to each screen. One of them would be home screen, workout logs, workout plans, selected workouts, calories check-in, insights, calendar, and settings. The second part of milestone one would be implementing the add and remove feature. This will be represented by a pencil icon and a trash icon. On the progress screen, it will at the initial start of milestone one, we put a static chart, which was a placeholder that didn't use any database. It was just a random chart just to show that a chart was able to be put onto the screen just for the time being until we implemented the database using SQLite. For milestone two, we had to integrate the database just so the chart can start fetching all the data that the user had input and then put it onto a chart for a progress trend. Here we use SQLite's plugin and then created the database. Here from there, each chart will grab from each screen, whether that be from the workout logs or the calories check-in, to determine what point on the graph it needs to be placed. The next step was saving and viewing progress histories. With the integration of the local database, users can keep their workouts and calorie data saved and view at any time they like. It would not reset when you exit the app or restart the app. It will stay and be viewed upon every time you reopen it as well. The last feature we had to implement was the reminder and the notification feature. This feature was to basically allow users to be able to have a consistent notification to be able to tell them to remember to log their workouts and calories each day.
All right. For the required features of this app, we had to do the workout log with a set of preset routines. Next was the calorie tracker. Then after that we had the progress tracking and local storage. All these were slightly explained earlier. As a quick run through would be just workout log. Users can log their stuff. Preset routines, they can get the custom or the preset plans that we already made. Calorie tracker, users can input calories. Progress tracking, using local database to keep track of all the data that moves around. And local storage, same thing as a progress tracking. It's just the idea of using a database and keeping track of all the data. Next, the extra features. We had the workout plans, a selected workout, home screen calorie check-in, and calendar. The workout plans ties in to the preset routines. We created a whole separate screen. This gave the users the option to either create their own custom plan with a title description. After they click that, they can go into an empty plan and add different workouts through there. Or they could choose the custom plans. This would instantly create a whole guide with its own title description. When they click into that, there is set workouts already built in there. And this is what selected workout was. Selected workouts is essentially the second screen after the users click on their guide and it takes them to that screen. Then we have the home screen calorie check-in. To make it easier and quicker for the users, if they go onto the home screen when they log in, there is a calorie check-in there too. They can quickly type in just the numbers of their calories, click the check mark, and then it'll just instantly check it in and log it. Then we finally have the calendar feature. During workouts and calories, you can actually choose a date and time when you record your thing. This helps keep track of all the data of when and where, and works out for throughout the whole database.
Next, we're going to move on to the user interface implementations. The first one we wanted to do was create a sliding navigation bar. On this navigation bar, it will display various icons for each screen with their correlating title as well. Depending on which icon you click, it will load up. It will load up also the label for that icon when you click on it and move to that screen, just so you know that you're on the right screen. For the home screen, this one, like I said before, we also implemented the quote of the day section. This will give users, keep them stay motivated and continue the fitness journey. But the other one was the daily calories check in order to just keep it more convenient for the user. The workout log screen is going to be where users are able to input their own workouts, or they can choose from our preset options that are already made with the whether it be push, pull, or legs. And then each one will be able to, you can input workouts, you can input the sets and reps of the workout, you can put the intensity level, and then the timestamp where it's correlating for it. They also have, when they are listed out and entered, users are able to edit by clicking the pencil, or they can delete it by clicking the trash icon. Following that, we'll go into the other user interface implementations. The workout plans will basically consist of three separate ones. It will be a push, which would be your upper body, chest, shoulders, and tricep. Your pull would be all your back and bicep workouts, and then we also have your legs and core. These are presetted with their correlating plan of workouts, and then the extra features. What each plan does have a detailed workout list with a dynamic pop-up dialog. Calorie checker, those here you will be able to input all your daily calorie intakes, including adjusting and deleting any that you do not want to keep anymore as well. For the timestamps, they are also going to be the same as the ones on the workout log. Users are able to edit the calories if they've misentered the incorrect one. For the insight screen, this will display four separate charts with line graphs. There's going to be frequency, duration, average intensity, and then calories. For the tab control, users are able to choose which chart wants to be displayed from the tab that will be displayed on top of the screen. For the summary card, this will be able to list out and give users the insight upon their last entry, the average of how much they worked out, or the duration, and then the progress trend. All right, we're going to move over to our demo. This is our fitness app. This is going to be the home page. Here you have it's going to display the title and a little description of the app. And then you have a little picture just to give it a little more aesthetic to the page. And then under that will be the daily calorie check-in card. You just put in amount of calories you ate that day, and then you click the check, and it will send it back to the database of the calorie page. Under it will be our card for the motivation. This will basically give the user a quote just to give them a little bit of more motivation and discipline towards continuing their journey of fitness. To correlate to this page, we're going to move over to the calorie page. Here is the actual main page of it where it will display the listed options. You can click the pencil to edit and change the time, or you can click the delete just to delete any that you choose that you don't need anymore. So here you can put in the calories and then pick a date and time for the timestamp, and then it will just add back to here.
All right, next we have the workout log. Here is for users to input whatever workout they would like. let's say like they just wanted to get a quick workout or two done and they don't want to write out a whole plan, this is where they would do it. We'll demonstrate here real quick. You could either choose from our select workout. It'll just give like basic workouts. It'll help beginners know what workouts to do. Or if you want, you can type in your own workout, whatever you want. For example, do deadlift. You can do any sets, any reps. Then we have duration of how long how long it took you, and intensity. This lists it out with descriptions to help users know exactly how hard it is. And then same as calories, we also have the calendars with the date and time function. Lets you write down the time of when you did all this. After that, you can click add workout. It goes down into the logs, keeps track of everything as you can see. Same as calories, we have the edit function. We can quickly just try editing the deadlift one that we just made. We'll change the day, change the name, add some extra stuff to it. Oh, or that works too. Uh, you see it's there. Delete function, same thing. It will delete out of the logs. All right, and then next, for those who want a whole written plan that they can pull up when they go for a full gym session, they can go here. Here, when you press the plus button, you can either choose a custom or guide plan. Since there's already a guide plan there, we'll first click custom plan and make a custom one. Type in a title. It'd be like custom or something. Yep. Custom description. Then we'll click it. When you click it, it actually opens it up, pulls you up to the new screen. Right now it's empty, but as you can see, we can add different workouts, almost exactly like the log, but has a bit less stuff since it is just a plan. You don't need like time and stuff. There you go. It gets added in. It'll be displayed in the exact same way. You can also click the trash can to delete anything you want to do. Then we'll go back here. We'll also display one of the guided preset ones. See, as you can see, when you open it, it shows all the different guides already. And then when you click guide, you would actually get 3 choices. And this was allowed by our professor, Professor Henry. He did allow that instead of doing beginner, intermediate, and advanced, we were allowed to just do push, pull, and core. Then next we have the insights page. This is essentially the progress screen with all the charts. At the top, you can see there's 4 different tabs. We have our frequency, duration, intensity, and calories. For the frequency, duration, intensity right now, we don't actually, if we inputted more data, it would change the graph. As you can see on calories, it does start changing due to all the amount of data we have. Then we have the graph in the middle, and below that we actually have a summary card, which will display summaries of, let's see, like the latest, the average, and anything else that might actually be put there. It will display a summary for the user, which is quite helpful.
All right, the last screen is going to be our settings screen. On this screen, you will be able to toggle between light and dark theme. This will switch globally amongst all tabs and screens that you choose to use. And then we also have an enable notification master button with individual set notifications that you could turn on and pick times and summary day for. This is going to be our test notification just to show that the notification works. And then down here, you do have a clear history, clear for workout, calories, and then all data. Each one does have a correlating confirmation button afterwards just to ensure that you want to clear it with that so that the user doesn't accidentally click it and clear everything. And it will clear all the data that was inputted originally except for the workout plans. And that would end our presentation.